So I taken one question, you can check it this. The length and breadth of a rectangular are 5.7 in 5.7 plus or minus 0.1 centimeters and 3.4 plus or minus 0.2 centimeters. Question is, calculate the area of the rectangle with error limits. With error limits. That means first what they given? Length is given. The length is given. Length is equal to how much? 5.7 plus or minus 0.1 centimeters. Next, the given breadth is given. Breadth is equal to how much? That is 3.4 plus or minus 0.2 centimeters. They're asking to calculate what? Area. The area of the rectangle. What is the area formula? Area is equal to length into breadth, you know. But while you are expressing the area error, the answer also must be in the similar as length and breadth. What is the length you are explaining in terms of 5.7 plus or minus? First, you have to understand what is given this 5.7. While you are measuring any object, if the question is given in terms of plus or minus like this, the first value which gives actual value of the length, that is L naught like. That is L naught like. And the second value which is given, that is called as, okay, error, approximation of the error. That means percentage value, how much it can be changed. That is called as nothing but, this value is nothing but called as delta L. Change in length of that. So 5.7 value can, that means the length value creating the error, either it may be plus or minus 0.1. That means the value is 5.7 minus 0.1 or 5.7 plus 0.1. That depends on the condition. Error will be created. So that's why we are writing like this. Similarly, breadth. What is the actual value of the breadth? That is nothing but 3.4. Is nothing but we can write as B naught, and 0.2 P can be written as delta B. So using these two, whatever the things you are going to get, what are the things you are going to get here? The area is equal to length into breadth is a basic formula, but the answer has to be get in terms of A naught plus or minus delta A naught. So what way the length is given, what way the breadth is given, in the same fashion you have to express the answer. So our requirement is calculation of first A naught. What is A naught value? A naught is actual area. The actual area will comes with the actual length and actual breadth. So that is nothing but L naught into B naught here. What is L naught value? If you compare this one, L naught is 5.7 into breadth is nothing but how much? 3.4. See this one, this is breadth 3.4. So if you multiply this one, how much you are going to get? This is, you are going to get nearly 19.2. You are going to get nearly 19.3 or 19.2 something you are going to get. This is the value we'll get A naught value. But because 5 is 15 and remaining is, this is nearly 19 point something. So next one, our requirement is delta A naught. Delta A naught is called as absolute error. Absolute error, to calculate that one, we are using a method, okay, because here two values are given. Actual value is given, change also given. That's why to calculate the delta A naught, for that what I am doing is I am finding the error in the A naught value. The error in the A naught value formula I am writing like this. That is nothing but delta A naught by A naught is equal to delta A naught by A naught is equal to, because I want delta A naught value is equal to, that is in the length, delta L naught by L value into, okay, in terms of percentage I am not doing directly with relative, okay, plus B value error, that is nothing but delta B naught by, this not B, B naught, this not L, L. Now use this formula to calculate the, which one? Delta A naught value. What is delta A naught value? Delta A naught is equal to nothing but we can write as delta L naught by L naught plus delta B naught by B naught into, we can multiply with A naught. Now we can write what is delta L naught. Look at this value already we taken. Delta L naught is equal to how much? That is 0.1. We can write as 0.1 by, what is L naught value? That is 5.7 plus, what is delta B value? Delta B value is equal, this is how much? 0.2. That is 0.2 by, what is B naught? B naught is nothing but actual value, that is 3.4 into, what is A naught? What is A naught? If we see this one already, just we calculate the A naught value, how much? 19.2. Now if you calculate this value, the LCM is going to get is 5.7 into 3.4 is LCM. If we taken here 0.1 into 3.4 plus 0.2 into 5.7 into 19.2. Now already we done the value of which one? 5.7 into 3.4. How much? 5.7 into 3.4, 19.2. That means this value is equal to 19.2. This value also 19.2. So both can be cancelled. I can cancel both. Now when you cancel both, now what is the remaining value? This value you have to calculate. So this value, how much you are going to get? That is nothing but 34 into 10 power minus 2 plus this is 114 into 10 power minus 2. Denominator anyway cancelled. So this value, if you calculate how much you are going to get, this is nothing but 114 plus 34, 148. 148 into 10 power minus 2. This I can write in terms of delta A naught is equal to 1.48. I can write that is nearly, rounding off, we can take it as 1.5 centimeters. So now the answer I can write as what is error in the A value in terms of this. The answer for this one, A is equal to nothing but, what is the answer I can write? That is nothing but A naught plus or minus delta A naught. Now what is A naught value? Just we calculate here. This is A naught value, that is nothing but 19 point. So you can take it as rounding off to 19. This value I am taking as nearly equal to 19 centimeters. You can take it, that is 19 centimeters plus or minus delta A naught value, how much? 1.5. This is the answer for your question. So the answer also you have to express in the same way what way they give. So first term and second term. This 1.5 is called variation. That variation gives the error. The error may be additive, the error may be subtraction. Next problem is basing on percentage error. Look at this question. A physical quantity x is calculated from one of the relation x equal to, I am writing here, x equal to, that is a square into b cube by c into root of d. If the percentage in the a, percentage error in the a value, b value, c value and d value. If the percentage error in the a value, b value, c value and d value are 2%, 1%, 3%, 4%. Because this one already given. Okay, this. What is the percentage error in the x value? So what is the error in the x value? So you already know that x is can be expressed in terms of a, b, c, d, means the error in the x value is due to a also, b also, c also, d also. So I can write the relation like this: percentage error in the x value, delta x by x into 100 is equal to error in the a value. How many times the error? How many times the a value is raised? If you see the power is raised by 2 times. The error of the a value repeated by 2 times. I can write 2 times of, that is delta a by a into 100. Plus, already I told, always error will be additive. So always add all the errors. So b, error also due to b. What is the power of the b? 3. So error will be repeated 3 times. So 3 times of delta b by b into 100 plus c. The c value is in the denominator. So I can write this one as a square into b cube, c minus 1 and d power minus 1 by 2 I can. Because the denominator I am making it to denominator like this. As I am making into denominator like this, you will get the relation. This is related to, let's see, this one related to this. Now what I can write? C value. C value power how much? Minus 1. But minus we are not going to take in the case of percentage error. If they are asking minimum, then you can take minus. But here they did not mention. So simply delta c by c into 100 I can write. Plus last one d. The error in the d value, the power of the d is raised by how much? Minus 1 by 2, nothing but the power is raised by 1 by half of the time. That is half of the times delta d by d. So what is given in the question? What is this 2%? 2% is called as error in the a value. Which error? The percentage. This value is given. That means this is 2 into the percentage error of the a value is given. This total value is given how much? That is 2%. Plus 3 into the percentage error in the b value is nothing but how much is given? That is 1%. If you see this into 1% plus percentage error in the c value, how much that is? Third one 3% directly. There is no other number. Plus last one half into. Okay, this is into 100. We have to take half into delta d by d. What is the percentage in the d value? That is 4% into 4%. If we calculate this, how much you are going to get? This is how many times? 2 cancel. This you are going to get, okay, 4% plus 3% plus 3% plus 2%. Totally, how much you are going to get? 4 plus 3 plus 3, 10 plus 2, that is 12%. So the percentage error in the x value delta x by x into 100 is equal to how much? 12%. This is the way you have to calculate the percentage error questions. It is very simple. You can able to practice it. This problem is given in the previous IITG 2006 paper, conceptual based question. So all the time they cannot give a lengthy question. Sometimes they will go for conceptual based questions also. What depth you understand the concept like based on this. Given a student performs an experiment for determination of g value. So what is the g formula given? G is equal to nothing but 4 pi square, that is L by T square is the relation is given. Time period of simple pendulum based from that. What is the length? 1 meter, and commits the error of delta L. Error in the length value is equal to how much? That is given as delta L. Error in the length value is equal to, that is delta L. Next, for T, taken as time for n oscillations. So time period T is called time period. For this time we are measuring for not one oscillation, we are measuring for how many oscillations? N oscillations. This is given, and using with the stopwatch we are doing this one, and the least count means the minimum difference in the time period is delta t. This is the given question. So using the following data, what they are asking is the measure the g value will be most accurate. So in the 4 readings A, B, C, D options, which is the most accurate reading of measuring of the g value? To calculate the most accurate value of the g, first what you have to do is you to calculate the g value, what factor depends? It depends on the length, time, and number of oscillations also. So in this case, what I am writing is that is delta g by g is equal to nothing but 4 pi square is constant, not having any dimensions. So I can write as delta L by L plus, right? This is t square. T square nothing but 2 times of delta t by t. This is for one oscillation, right? But it is performing how many oscillations? N number of oscillations. So I can write as for each oscillation how much. Clear? That is delta t by t into n. N is nothing but number of oscillations, that is called reciprocal of time period also we can write. So here what is our requirement is most accurate. If you want to get most accurate, if you observe this one, delta L by L value, this is called error. That error, this is also delta t by t also a error. These two errors must be less. If you want to get more accurate means, what is the meaning of accuracy? The measurement which you are while you are performing, and if you are getting the error is less means that is more accurate. So in this case, delta L by L is value must be less, delta t by t value must be less, and n value. What n value you have to choose? Means number of oscillations. If the number of oscillations are less, it is in the denominator. In the denominator value is less, numerator value will be automatically more. If the denominator value is more, the total value, the fraction value becomes less. Yes or no? 1 by 2, 1 by 3. Which is less value? 1 by 3. Because denominator value increases, automatically 1 by 3, the fraction value decreases. So here our requirement is error has to decrease. To get the error decrease, so that if error is decreased, automatically delta g by g value decreases. If the delta g by g is decreases, g value will be more accurate, it will be more. Okay, that means exact value you are going to get. So that means in this case delta L by L value you have to get least value, delta T by T value you have to get least value, and N is called number of oscillations, you have to get more value. So check the options. In the options, if you see this, delta L 0 0.5, 0 0.5, 0 0.5, 0 0.5, all are same. No need to confuse in this. And delta T also must be least. 0 0.1, 0 0.1, 0 0.01, 0 0.05. Which is least one? 0 0.01 is least, right? So this is the least one. So can you decide this is the answer? No, we should not, because we have one more concept, that is N also. What is the concept here? N is nothing but number of oscillation, that must be more. Which is having more? This is having more. Understand? So from this two, if you compare this one, so which gives the more accurate value? Number of divisions compared to 20, it is 50, means very large value of variation. So double the time. Okay, variation is that's why D is the correct option. Compared, because length is less, time is also less, and number of oscillations also more. So the measure of reading G will be more accurate compared to other values. Like this, we need to understand the concept of solving these problems. Now, next topic we are going to discuss about significant figures or significant numbers, and after that